What makes a difference between a good supplement, a bad supplement, a great supplement? And so I thought I'd give you a little bit of background on our formulation philosophy, our manufacturing philosophy, so that you understand why our products are the way that they are. So let me first start with the supplement industry. Like every industry, the industry has untruthful, out of integrity people. They exist. Companies lie on their labels. Companies, fairy dust ingredients into their products. Companies, have products that have contaminants in it. Companies don't follow really tight regulations, so their capsules or their tablets are very different doses within a bottle. And we see this problem amongst nutritional companies all over the world. And it has made a lot of press lately where our government has been testing, government agencies have been testing supplements and finding out that, what they say is in the label is not even in the product. So when people say to me, well, your product is so expensive, or your product costs more than what I could go buy at Target on Up and Up brand, or Walmart, or a GNC, or Walgreens, or Costco, I quickly remind them that all of those stores had products pulled by our government officials, tested, and 8 out of 10 of them did not match label claims, to the point where some companies said they had CoQ10 and there was just olive oil. Some companies said they had grapeseed extract or resveratrol and there was just grind up asparagus. And there's a real danger in that because lots of people have food allergies. So a commitment that you have from us is that our labels are accurate. Our dosing every time is consistent. How can I give you that commitment? Well, when the U.S. government started, testing supplements, I was like, test ours, because we send out our products for third-party testing. We don't rely on our own manufacturers. We don't even rely on our own internal data. We go out and we send it to high-quality third-party labs that don't care about us, don't care whether we pass or we fail. They just care about doing accurate testings. So much so that there's a few third-party organizations that I pay a large sum of money to. I sign a contract that says they will buy our product in secret. They will test it. If we fail that testing, then they will release it online and tell all of their followers, which could put us in a real bind if we weren't confident about our formulations and our manufacturing. So why are we confident? Why do we love this type of testing? Why do doctors love our products? Because there is regular GMP FDA manufacturing facilities. That is the baseline standard in good nutritional practices. You have companies that have been around 10, 20 years that rely on GMP and FDA guidelines to run their nutritionals. Well, we did something different right out of the gate. We wanted to make sure that medical professionals all over the world felt so comfortable with our products that we made sure that our manufacturing facility had an OTC license. That means our manufacturing facility can manufacture Tylenol, Excedrin, Advil, children's cough syrup, you name it, any over-the-counter drug we can manufacture. Now, why should you care about that? You should care about that because drug manufacturing is very particular. You see, if I made Tylenol and I misdosed a Tylenol, I could kill you. So drug manufacturing requires that your label is completely accurate all the way up to expiration date. That your label dosage is accurate amongst every capsule in the product. So there's equal dosaging on every capsule. And we manufacture to drug standards. We have no choice. If we didn't and we failed our audit, we would lose our license. And that is one of the primary reasons we get consistent results all over the United States, because we know that in our manufacturing, if you take a dose on Monday, then you take a dose 20 days later, those doses are exactly the same, the good high quality ingredients, all the way up to the exact expiration date. Our products have been vetted to that date to be still potent and meet label claim. They don't go bad after that date. It's just that that's what we can guarantee till that it holds a label claim. So what does this mean? Why should you care? Well, when people say, why are our products more expensive? We go through rigorous testing to be able to be manufactured in a drug facility. It requires that every raw ingredient that comes into the facility comes with its own testing document, and then we verify it for to make sure that our testing matches the raw material provider's testing. Then when we manufacture the product, we then test it to make sure that the dosing is accurate amongst the lot. So those two tests are require many more man hours, many more lab hours, all the biotech chemists, and it causes a higher priced product. But here's the thing. We have people right now, right this minute, in Target buying an up and up brand, and they might be saving 20% compared to our product. But what are they getting? To be honest with you, for those in your call, I wouldn't give those supplements to my pets because I don't know what's in it. And if you're going to put a high potent supplement, nutritional, into your body, you deserve the right to know what's in it. These are concentrated ingredients that make a significant difference in your health and well-being. And if they are contaminated, if they aren't dosed properly, there can be ramifications to that. That is why quality matters. That is why our cost is slightly higher than what you would pull off on a retail shelf. And another reason why our cost is higher, and when someone comes to me and says, oh, well, oh my gosh, why are your products expensive? I welcome it. I thank them for the question. I'm like, I know, isn't it fantastic? Why is it fantastic? Because there's over 300 grapeseed raw material providers on this planet. Not every grapeseed is the same. The same way not every car is the same. Same way not every tire is the same, or not every pool filter is the same, or not every light bulb is the same, or not every quality of paint is the same. Why can you go buy a $4 gallon of paint and you can buy a $35 gallon of paint? Do you think they're going to perform better? Absolutely. Quality cost, folks. Because when I went after this raw material of a grapeseed extract, we looked for the best on the market. How did we look for that? We looked for a raw material that was manufactured in a drug facility, that was licensed that way. We looked for a raw material that was tested completely clean of any pesticides, chemicals. We looked for a raw material that was grown without any type of pesticides and chemicals. And we looked for a raw material that was standardized. That is the key. You see, I could go buy a grapeseed extract right now from India at 1/8 of the cost that I buy our grapeseed extract right now. The difference is it is not a standardized ingredient. What does that mean? Well, most people know that in tomatoes they have lycopene, and lycopene is a great ingredient that has a really positive health benefit for the body. But depending on how you grow your tomatoes, depends how much lycopene is in that tomato. I could go out and buy tomato powder that is not standardized for lycopene, which means it varies from 10% to 8% to 3% to 20% every time it comes in. Or I could buy a standardized grape tomato powder, and that is always at 20% lycopene every time it comes in. The same is true for bergamot, for grapeseed extract. For all of our herbals, we look for standardized ingredients. That way we know that the benefits coming out of that grapeseed extract are in there at the appropriate dose, therefore giving the same results consistently. Lots of people struggle with herbals or supplements. They get results sometimes and then not others. Why? Because their raw materials are not standardized. And having standardized raw materials means our raw materials come at a premium. They cost more. They just do. Trust me. If I went out and bought just a regular old grapeseed extract, we'd make a lot more profits in Rx. But are you going to get the anti-inflammatory effects? Are you going to get the antiviral effects? Are you going to get the antibacterial effects? Are you going to get the effects that I want you to experience off of really good quality products? No, you will not unless we buy standardized ingredients. Another thing about us that a lot of people don't know is how do we formulate? Because you could fairy dust in these really expensive ingredients into your products and then we could talk about them and you'll think they're all great. Well, we formulate based on scientific data. Let me give you an example. We have a mushroom in MOA, and that mushroom has been studied at Sloan Kettering Memorial Cancer Center. It is up for an investigational new drug number. It has an investigational new drug number with the FDA. It's been studied at the University of Louisville, Kobe Pharmaceutical University, and it is the most potent maitake extract we can find on the planet. And when reading the research, it was done at a certain level of milligrams per day, got the results, got the positive health benefits. So when we gather the research and we decide on a raw material, we look at the data, the scientific data that says it will have this effect on the body at this dose, at this, for this many, taking it for this many days. And then we formulate appropriately. That is why we get great results as well. And we formulate even our skincare with those types of considerations. Why did our whitener, brightener outperform even our own expectations? Because we formulated it with 5 ingredients at clinical doses. So when we were just expecting to get great results on dark spots and a good moisturizer and sun damage, we were getting results on acne, and we're getting results on fine lines and wrinkles, and we're getting all these other results because of the way we choose to formulate. Could we have saved money if we did half the clinical dose? You betcha. Would our CFO be a little happier? Probably. But the reality is you're not going to get those results. That is our commitment to you. And that is why we attract athletes. That is why we attract nutritionists and chemists. And that is why we attract doctors who recognize the benefits of nutritional therapy. Let's talk about Restorix for a minute. One of the primary ingredients is in Restorix, which is our detox. Restorix is also good for pH balancing. It's also good to bust through a plateau if you're stuck at your weight. It helps bring down lactic acid if you work out. It's this really fabulous product. And I was looking at one of our competitors that uses a zeolite, and I calculated their dosage compared to our dosage and figured out that you would have to buy 18 months worth of their $50 a month product to equal the same amount of raw material that is found in one of our products that lasts for 28 days. Those types of behaviors is what gives the nutritional industry a bad name, because so many people are out there looking to make a buck. And I used to believe naively, oh my gosh, everybody in the nutritional industry is out to change the world, to change the human body, to give longevity, to give hope, to be preventative in nature. But I sadly quickly realized that no, just like every other industry, there's some good guys, and then there's a lot of people who are just in for the finances. And you don't have to trust me. We have Consumers Lab that's documented our products. We have NSF who's tested our products. We have BSCG that has tested our products. We have gluten intolerance labs that have tested our products. We have non-GM, our products are being certified by the non-GMO organization right now. We put our money where our mouth is. We put our products out there, we get them tested, and those companies publish their results online. We say our skincare is non-toxic. Well, guess what? We go to the EWG and we have them test it and prove. EWG just doesn't give out their stamp of approval. No way, that's a very hard certification to get. They go detailed through every raw ingredient to make sure it is not tainted, to make sure our raw ingredients are clean, and they meet the EWG's high standards for clean, safe products for you and your family. Why do we do it? So that you know we put our money where our mouth is. Lots of people trust me, and they should. I'm not going to give anything to my kids that or anything to you that I wouldn't give to my family. But however, we need to also prove it, and we'll put it in writing so that you can see for yourself we mean what we say. And we continue to get these third-party organizations to validate us. We just got certified by Leaping Bunny, one that made me very excited because I tell everybody that Jove is cruelty-free, that we don't test on animals, that none of our ingredients are tested on animals. Well, let's prove it. So Leaping Bunny went through all of our ingredients, all of our products in Jove, to verify that yes, indeed, we do not test on animals. So those are the types of things that we do on the corporate side to make sure that we provide top of the line, tested, proven, high quality products. Maybe people could type in a couple questions into the chat area.
There's one right here. It says, can you briefly go into how taking all the supplements actually aids in weight loss, aside from proper eating? That's actually from Angela.
I love this topic. Okay. You go to McDonald's, okay, and you eat a high carbohydrate, high sugar meal. What happens? Your brain, everybody, is the general. This is the guy that controls the body. And I think of your cells as the soldiers. They take all the orders. So you go to a fast food restaurant, you eat a meal. What happens? Your body's like, whoa, sure, we just consume food, but there is no nutrients. We don't have what we need to survive. So the brain tells the body, you better go eat again. So this is something that so many people miss. Lots of people lose weight just by going on our optimals. Because by going on our optimals, you stop that signaling from happening because you're bringing up your blood levels of nutrients in your body. You see so many people who are obese are clinically actually starving to death. Their cells are starved for nutrients. So by making sure that the optimals are in their life, they get really good results. Why is Magna-Cal D so important? Because people are stressed out, and when they're stressed, their magnesium is depleted from their body. They don't sleep well. Oh my goodness gracious. You don't sleep well, you're going to stay fat. You got to sleep. It's your body's ability to heal, and you don't sleep. Good luck getting all your weight off. So why is omega Q so important? Because the fats in omega Qs help with the hormonal signaling, especially for women. Therefore, it is critical that the supplements are a part of your weight loss journey. SlenderX and Accelerate are amazing at their job. SlenderX and Accelerate help with detox and stress, and they help support hormones, and they help with appetite suppression, they help with metabolism, and they help with energy. But the other parts are important too, because we all get fat for different reasons. So if we flood the body with good nutrients, we bring up the blood levels, get some good, stress relief, sleep better, you will lose weight. Your body naturally wants to lose weight. It doesn't feel good when it has a lot of excess fat on the body. And this is not a beauty contest, people, because skinny people fall over and die every day. It's about being healthy on the inside.